Hello everybody, I'm Maddy Mad Dog Forberg here, and welcome back to another Crock-Pot cooking video. Today we're going to be doing a barbecue chicken in the crock-pot. However, living in Texas, maybe we can't really call it true barbecue, so let's call it diet prep-friendly barbecue. Like always, we're going to start with some chicken breast. You can use chicken thighs for a little bit more flavor. I like to use chicken breast just because it's a bit leaner. As always, we just put that right into the crock pot. Now, whenever I do my crock pot videos, I don't add extra water because water will come out of the chicken as we're cooking it. If you want to add a little bit of broth, you can do that as well to kind of make the chicken a bit more moist. That's super easy to do. There's chicken broth, beef broth, all other kinds of broth that you can add to the chicken to give it a little bit more flavor. But for me personally, I find that adding seasoning at the end will help, hold that flavor. So I don't think it's super necessary, but you can. We're going to add some onions as well. So about 1.5 cups of onions. I've got 3 big chicken breasts here. Just gonna add that on top. Next, I have a barbecue seasoning. We're just gonna cover that completely on top. I'm pretty liberal with my spices here, so not really an exact measurement, but I just like to coat it on the top here. And we can always add more at the end We can always add more at the end once it's finished cooking if we feel like it needs it, but covering the top of it should be enough for this amount of chicken breast. Now, if you're cooking with a large amount, you would definitely use a little bit more just so that that flavor kind of permeates that amount of chicken. At the end, I'm going to use the G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce. I love this. It's very low in carbs. I think it's got 2 carbs per serving, which is really great if you are on a diet or if you're being kind of carb conscious. This barbecue sauce is my favorite. I use it for a lot of things. I use a lot of this to make a lean turkey meatloaf. There's a couple different kinds of this barbecue sauce, so I really recommend this one. Again, it's 10 calories for 2 tablespoons. That's pretty amazing for barbecue sauce. And I don't think it tastes weird or diety. What I'm gonna do with that at the end, I'm going to dump the water that comes out of the chicken. Once we shred it, I'll add some of this at the end and kind of stir that all together. So I don't think this needs to go in now. That's something we add in later. But for now, we will just turn it to high. We'll keep it in here for a couple hours. Like we always talk about with this chicken, I like to make it shredded. So at the end, I just take 2 forks and pull it apart. Super easy. You know that the chicken's done once it's tender enough to do that. I like shredded chicken because you can be really versatile with what you're using. You can use rice, you can put it in tortillas. I like to just put it on rice because my diet's pretty low right now. I like to make a big kind of taco bowl with some of my meat. I put some lettuce in there, some other veggies, and for me, that's a pretty good meal. So again, barbecue chicken, although we can't really call it barbecue here in Texas because I think we'd get yelled at, but we just kind of set it and forget it like always. Leave it for a couple hours, check on it maybe in 2.5, see if you can pull it apart. Since it's such a small amount of chicken, it's not gonna take too long. But we'll catch you guys later. All right, everybody, we are back. It's been a couple of hours. I just hit a training session, so a little bit of a wardrobe change here on you. But our chicken is done. It is so tender. It's so easy to pull apart. I just stuck my fork in it, and that's what happened already. So you want to wait until your chicken is super shreddable like this. It shouldn't be any kind of difficulty when you're shredding it. So if you're getting a little bit of a tough chicken breast, just give it a little bit more time. What I like to do for this barbecue one now is shred it. We can empty some of this water here that's left in the chicken, but thankfully there's not too much left over. And then what I will go ahead and do is take our favorite G. Hughes. Again, I like this because it is very low carb, 2 carbs per serving. And I'm gonna pour about 1 cup in here. Gonna give that a mix. I wish you could smell it in here. It smells so good. I'm gonna put some in a bowl and we're gonna try it out. This might be my favorite one yet. It's got a lot of flavor. The seasoning I use is this one. Kinders. And then, I know I keep saying it, but this barbecue sauce, this is the one. So if you're looking for another super easy way to prep your chicken that is going to be low calorie, prep friendly, this is a great option. We put a lot of crockpot videos up on this Labrada channel, so you've got so many to choose from, but I think this is my favorite right now. Let me know if you guys try it, tag me and let me know if you enjoyed it, if there's anything that we should add to it, or if there's any other kind of recipes that you want to see. Thanks guys, see you next time.